just come back. I'll have to part one, part two. But what I will do is talk separately. So before the connection went and it cut me off, in reference to La Lita, the goddess of love, red goddess, and the divine feminine, talking about desire and lightheartedness energy, I wanted to say to you, to give you a visual, seeing a butterfly landing on the end of your nose and a golden arrow, little sparkle fairies of like fun around you, and your radiant circuits, your joy circuits, just kind of lighting up around you. That playfulness and the spiritual power of laughter, and leading you back to the light of where you are. That, and leading with that, starting with that into the other card that we pulled, which was Our Lady of Gratitude, the Empress of Protection. Just the affirmation: I am safe and divinely protected. I am held in love at all times. And holding a visual of those little sparkles and little playful beings all around you. Might want to visualize fairies flitting. See also roses, flowers, and scent of the rose, which is obviously meant to be relaxing. Lavender is another one that you could see around you, and that purple and red, deep with the deep blue that I was talking about, the energy that was for this next week. Also see stars surrounded, like the Empress. Think of the Empress as more like a priestess, standing in that divine feminine power. And I want you to think of it as, in terms of, we say protection, and it may be that you feel you need a little bit of extra protection because you're feeling that you're not quite in your alignment. But this is about remembering that you are naturally protected. It's about aligning your 12D, what I call filter. If you want to call it shield, then that's more, I think, a mindset shift. It's just to remember that you don't need the protection. You are that Empress. You have that Empress power. And just kind of seeing and being and believing in your own safety, your own divinity. So a sense of a mother holding a little babe in arms. I'm held in love at all times. Feeling that energy of the earth, of Gaia, holding you, knowing you are safe. In almost like a mantra, a prayer, an intention, if you like, to hold that energy along with this playfulness, and seeing the golden arrow shooting out, but not holding strings of attachment to it, but leaving these little fairy dust bits behind and actually going to where they need to go in a playful way. So maybe you want to say, like, I can feel my radiant joy and my radiant circuits, my inner smile, my internal love engine firing up passionately. I see the joy of a laughter bubbling around me and helping to flush away in a fun way. And I want you to, almost like a comical sense of like bubbles around you and fairies, if you like. Anything that's dark, turn it into, if you the Harry Potter fans out there, where they were, I can't remember the name of it, where you think of like ridiculous and you would fears that with this thing they had to kind of, they see it would tap into their biggest fears, and then they would, with laughter, or make it fun out of it. And it's the same sense of that. Where can you, with the challenges in your life right now, with anything that's coming up, and with the horrendous, and I'm on about the horrific stuff that's happening in the world, how can you, like, in your mind, see a visual of, I don't know, something like a pink elephant coming down and just going bloop in the middle of the war zone? Just like, some, and I know that might seem a bit disrespectful to some, and I'm sorry if that's triggering, but the point is, it's snapping that energy in places like that, like visualizing that being a fun pink, an elephant, and then that pink sense of sugar candy floss, sweetness seeping into the bitterness in people's hearts. So with that creative imagination, have some fun with it, and know that you are safe, you're divinely protected, you're held in love, and playful spirits have that power with laughter. Lead with laughter, lead with love, lead with fun in whatever you do today, in this now moment, or whenever you're viewing this video. And just as a reminder to take that through life in general. Have a beautiful day. I will see you tomorrow.